Yeah, I think such a history in motorsport in general. I think Mark can tell us a bit more about Formula One, of course, here as well. It feels great. I mean, it's a special atmosphere. I love to be there. Also, it's a lot of tension because we know that in a couple of hours we have to go in the mountain and face very tricky condition. But it's a very nice feeling.
Well, I think it's the versatility, the bravery. Sebastian touched on. I think that the jumps, the trees. We don't have that luxury in Formula One. We can have some crashes, but also there's not the variables that the world champions have in rally. Extremely dangerous conditions. A lot of trust with the co-driver. I think that's the trickiest thing for us to watch as a spectator. I can't believe they can commit to certain situations with not really knowing. Of course, they have the pace notes and done some recce's, but really, it's an incredible skill they have to adapt the car, almost to manipulate the car nearly in the air, and where the landing zones are and how that works is really a really nice art to watch, and maximum respect and we just love watching them.
It's clear that in rally the skills is you need to adapt to a lot of conditions, so you need to trust much more your feeling and kind of anticipation of everything. And I believe that in Formula One I never drove those cars, but in circuit you have very short window, small window, like you say, where you have to be exactly precise every lap, give the limit all the time. For us, of course, you're also trying to limit all the time, but you need somehow a little margin more everywhere, because you are not 100% sure that every corner will deliver the same grip, or that there is not bit water came on the road or whatever. So yeah, it's I think the adrenaline must be high in both. For sure it's faster on the track with the Formula One, but in rally it feels also really fast when you are on a very narrow road in the forest, that you know that there is no room for mistakes. So yeah, I think it's both exciting and respect, I think, to Hall and of course to them.
They actually are quite different. I think that we have ginormous respect for rally because it is so different from our sport, because we have to work really in a really fine window. Actually, we get the car and the setup and our driver, the envelope, we get into a very precise point. Where in rally you've got to be extremely versatile, actually. So they drive, as we know, on all different conditions, all different countries and terrains and temperatures. I am really bad even with a co-driver in a street car.
But if you go rally, you need one.
I would definitely have it in a rally for sure. I want one, but I'm a shocking passenger, and also to be told what to do in a Formula One, obviously, which you don't need, as we all know, but wouldn't really be useful. But of course, like Sebastian says, 380 km stages, it's impossible. You absolutely totally need that support. So it's another language. It's another sport. Nearly, it's a bit like it's tennis and squash, but it's similar, but it's yet so different. It's the different demands and a totally different upbringing. From go-karts, and then you go. We all probably start in go-karts to a degree. Then the education process starts so early that these. I went on that way, and Sebastian went that way in terms of rally. You have to. It's early days. You have to learn this mindset. Probably Sebastian, because he's younger. So and probably more skill. So
no. That's nice. But that's completely. Thank you for this nice word. But the truth is, I haven't done so much go-kart in my young age. Unfortunately, I came to motorsport very, very late. I can't complain. I still managed to have some great success in the last years. But yeah, it's definitely. I think go-kart is anyway the best school to any motorsport. But afterwards, it can go very different direction. He mentioned like it's maybe comparing tennis or squash. I often say it's football or rugby. I mean, it's you play with the ball, but it's completely different. Yeah. So, but I think it's anyway exciting, and it's nice to have all the options.